Morning. This is Nita with the Timepiece Garden. I got a little rain yesterday, but not a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to test. I love testing. That's my lip for my, this is the lower portion of the loop road. And you can kind of tell where it doesn't even look like a lip anymore because the uphill ground tends to slough down onto the road. So today we're going to see if we can work this and give me a clean, crisp edge all the way down, basically. And that the process is we did not get a lot of rain yesterday. Got some, but not a lot. So it should be dry enough to work, but wet enough to make it work easy. You know, it's still too wet to work down the hill, but it might be okay here. And if not, I'll do something else and I'll let you know. But right now, that's what I think we're gonna do. So I'll talk to you in a few. I stopped to take a break. You can see where the edge starts there. I didn't go all the way down that way. This is still wide enough, but it starts there. You can start seeing the edge just as it goes down, and you can see it's probably about a tractor tire wide here. Makes sense. And then you get down there and it gets a tractor wide again because it sloughs. It wants to flow downhill. That was my first pile of dirt. I was putting it there because I wanted to level this out a little. So instead of having to zoom out here a little, having to use the DR trimmer on this entire hill, I can continue to pile rocks against the wall there like that one. And pretty soon this will be flat enough where I can mow here regularly. Again, saves me time, you know. It just does. Having said that, as I've continued, again, getting it flat, you can see the tractor sits flat. So does the Jeep, and or me walking up here, or, you know, flat's a good thing. Not done. You can kind of see where we're flat there at the left, and then you can see the whole hillside move almost to the front of the Jeep there. Now all the extra dirt here, I've been putting down there. There you go, because that's where the woodshed's going to be, and I will use that dirt to flatten out that portion of the hillside. So when I put the woodshed on it, it's flat. Having said that, it's the same thing the house is built on. My whole mountain is like that. I have large rocks like this, and you know, dirt, debris from the forest. So, sound of gunfire. Wait, that would be the sound of freedom. Anyway, just figured, again, I'm taking a break. It got really cloudy really fast, and so I wanted to check the weather. Weatherman says I'm still fine. And so I'll jump on here and get back to work. Gave the dogs a snack. Life is awesome. Talk to y'all later. Aren't those some awesome flat rocks? They're going to go on part of my walkway. Because every time I find flat rocks, that's where they go. Yeah. Way down there. So, I'm going to walk down there, and we'll talk about it when we get there. See you in a couple of seconds. So I did my road. You know, you can see there's a definitive line. Kind of all the way here to around the corner. Because the hillside wants to slough down, and I need my road to stay open. It's just that easy. Now that gets up into the hill stuff. So, I knew I was going to do it since I had the tractor out. I was going to start digging the hole where long term I want the fuel storage to go. I want it to be in the dirt, so there'll be dirt on both sides, which will help keep it cool while the gas is in it. It'll also have the cedar tree here providing ample shade in the heatest and hottest part of the day. It will get a little bit of morning sun. Okay, you know, that's okay. So, having said that, cruising right along. See this white stuff here? Guess where the big flat rock came out of? This is more of the rock that I just showed. It's there. There's a whole bench here. So what I'm gonna do is see if I can go up above it and continue to flatten out, because that'll give me a, for lack of better words, a solid rock foundation. Or I'll be able to pull it out and get more rock for the walkway. So that's what I'm gonna come back and do, is continue to work on this. And then when I'm done working on this, I'm going to use the backhoe portion of it to loosen up the dirt where I want to put the bricks for the stairs. Toashi's chasing a bee. I don't know if you saw her bouncing around. You know, got to have something to do when Mom's on the tractor. But anyway, so yeah, kind of loosen up the dirt, zigzag it where I want to do the bricks for the stairs. That way that's less pickaxe and shovel that I have to do. So now the dirt that I'm pulling out of here, I'm just kind of dumping it here on the left or here on the right. And I just pointed backwards, left, right. Because again, long term, I want the fuel shed to be halfway covered in soil. You know, put a French drain in, life will be awesome. All right, anyway, let me get back to work. It's a large flat rock there. All right, you can kind of see where the curve or the dip goes into the bank there. So I can put the bricks for the stairs 6 inches off what will be the road. So as I, 2 years from now or a year from now or whatever, have to go and create my line again for the road, I'm not having to interfere with the bricks. So I was gonna see if I could go even deeper and or use the backhoe and loosen up a bunch of dirt for where I want the stairs. Tree roots, these are all oak tree roots. They're gonna be in the way, so I'm gonna have to do this by hand. Because I'm not trying to dig up all the roots that makes the oak tree kind of weak. So stairs can't go specifically here. They'll probably be a little more this way. You know, it's all good, but I'm gonna have to do it by hand, play it by ear. Might have to zigzag just a little. So otherwise, again, nice, clean, no slope, cut. You know, life is awesome. Give me just a second and we'll walk back to the back and look at the where the fuel shed's gonna go. Now there's a dip here. It doesn't show up real well, but this is where, when the water comes off of this hill, it does go this way. It always has, and continues on that way. I made sure the dip was still the low point when I did all the hillside stuff. All about the dip in the road. I know, I think I'm funny. I can't help it. So, yes, there it is. The fuel shed location. The white rocks there, that's the limestone. Now there is a groove in the middle that doesn't have any limestone. And then you can tell by that the bank here, the road is all the way out here. So that actually leaves me enough room to put a couple of bricks for my walkway entrance and then build the shed on top of the limestone type stuff. So, and yeah, I've got there'll still be some shovel work if I got to get the sides down, get it built, get a French drain behind it. So any water coming off the hill drains onto the road type thing and not into the fuel shed. Yes, they're playing. They've been playing all day. So it's awesome. Large rocks. They're huge, trust me. Not quite as big as the other one that I put out for the walking stone, but there's still plenty of flat, large rocks up in here. I just moved the biggest one. Most of these are small enough I can move them on my own with the gorilla cart. Hi, Tosha. Hi, Tosha. I know, walk on. I know you and Panda was playing. When I was cleaning all of this, there you go. I know there's some blackberries back here. Always hiding out, And when I was working, I saw one that was ripe. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, little blackberry snack. Having said that, oh, it's sweet too. There's more in there. Just not quite ripe yet. Almost. Sad thing is when it'll be like last year when I showed the chickens that are back here, I won't get to eat anymore. You know? Chickens, oh Lord, yes. Num num, all right. So I don't know if you see them, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a bunch right here that are ripe. So with that, I'm gonna tell you have a great day and a good evening. And I'm gonna pick some blackberries. And I'll talk to you later.